What's up, you guys and ladies? It's Patrick again, back with another video. Hope you guys are doing well, as always. I have my notes right here. It's going to be a short video, but I'm just going to get some things across. The title of this video is called Entitlement from White Incel Betas and Black TFL Simp Mama's Boys. These two, Tom and Jerry, two peas in a pot. These two are very dangerous when they're incels and when they're TFLs. If you don't know what that is, look it up, TFL. I'm pretty sure you know what incel is. But these two are very dangerous when you're out and about or in the workplace. You have the white man, yes, I said it, and the grown white boy, the white knight, blue pill cock beta, and you have that black man and that grown black boy, who is in fact the Captain Sabotage. They feel entitled to everyone's woman, girlfriend. They feel entitled, even to someone's wife. They feel entitled, they feel entitled, they feel entitled. Even if they have one, even if they have a wife or a woman or a girlfriend, they still feel entitled to yours. You try to sway her into something deviant, infidelity. And of course, if she's weak-minded, she'll fall for it. We all know why they're so obsessed with women, these two right here. Yes, you have a lot of Latino boys and Indian boys, Asian boys, mixed, ghetto, light-skinned, biracial boys as well, who are obsessed with women. But these two right here are tremendously obsessed with women. This is all due to pornography. Their constant porn watching that they have on their phone, that they watch at home, mainly on their phone though. See, they see all this interracial scenes, and when they see that, the white boy having a fetish, the black boy having a fetish with Asian, Latina, and white, and yes, even some black girls, but the first two, that Asian, Latina, these two are obsessed with these two individuals. And you also have the mix as well in this deviant industry. When they see this, they want to act on it. They go as far as to act on even the stupid, corny, generic dialogue that they hear. And they try to emulate that. Out and about or in the workplace. To them, they think that's how life is. They try to imitate what they see on these filthy films. Everything. And then they go try to play it out. It's all about women to them. All they do is talk about women. Every day. Women, women, women. In sports. That's it. Out and about or at work. And God forbid, if you don't like the team that they like, they will completely have a pussy fit. Excuse me. Why you don't like that team? No, why you don't like that team? Why you don't like that player? He's a good player. Have you ever noticed that these two, that Latino boy as well, excuse me, but these two mainly, they know everything about a player, whether it be a football player, a basketball player, a hockey player. I watch hockey as well. A hockey player. They know everything about the guy. How tall he is, his point average, point missed, goals he made, what college he went to, what high school he went to. I meant to say that first. What high school he went to, what college he went to, who's his wife. It's like you're a goddamn fanboy. I just never understood that. I mean, yes, excuse me, I like sports, but I'm not going to be obsessed with some player knowing everything about him. If they good, they good. If they not, they not. But once you tell them that, they get extremely butthurt if I don't talk about that. Not supposed to argue politics at work. I don't do it. But they don't want to talk about anything else. You could talk to them about there's a building being built next to the building that you work at. Something with construction, the foundation, of how things are being built. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about anything in terms of like the medical field, about some type of new study, some type of research of how to cure some type of disease or something. New studies. They don't want to talk about that. That's irrelevant to them. It's all about women and sports and sex. That's it. It's constant in the workplace or when you're out and about, if you have some colleagues or something, but mostly in the workplace. And in the workplace, they have this obsession on trying to date, trying to get with someone's woman, someone's wife, someone's woman, someone's girlfriend. Or if that lady is single, that female is single, trying to get with her. So they'll do these corny, cheesy, indirect, or direct, try-hard deals with these grown girls and these women, a few women, to go on a date with them. Just corny, lame bullshit acts. I'm sure some of you ladies dealt with, and I'm sure for the fellas, for the men, they've seen them doing this corny nonsense. And here's a kicker. When this female, whether she be a woman or a grown girl, turns him down, he gets highly emotional, highly feminine, and he starts to act hostile towards her now, giving her one-word answers, like a bitch. And if he's the manager or supervisor, he'll find some way to have her fired. That is the act of the dark-skinned black boy and the white boy. And I've seen this in real life. True story. This is how they act. This is how they get down when it comes to this female in the workplace. If they can't have them, no one will. And with the men in the workplace, the little snippet, coward, indirect, bullshit words that they try to say to you, the coward talk, which is all based on their insecurities. All based on their insecurities. Extremely insecure. These two are the most extreme when it comes to insecurity. When it comes to insecurity. This is the precursor, like I said in my previous video, when I was talking about the workforce. This is the precursor to a verbal altercation, which will lead to a physical altercation, which will eventually get you fired. He sabotaged you. This was a sabotage because he doesn't want you there with him if there are attractive women and grown girls there. There are attractive grown girls, unfortunately, but they're very deviant, as I explained. But this is how they act. They don't try to hire sophisticated, real men. They want people they can relate to. Simps, blue pill, cucks, incels, TFLs. They'll do whatever it takes to sabotage you so you won't work there. They're always worried about another man's success and another man's wallet. How many women this man has been with? Who is he talking to? Who's his girlfriend? Who's his woman? Who's his wife? How long you guys been with each other? This is the ramblings of a true, weak, effeminate, insecure white boy and dark-skinned black boy. You have dark brown as well. And you do have the occasional Latino boy, the Asian boy, the Indian boy, the ghetto light-skinned mixed boy who acts just like these two. Literally, who act just like these two. That's why I call them Tom and Jerry. Ben and Jerry. Tom and Jerry, Ben and Jerry. With Tom and Jerry, in that case, Tom and Jerry, like the cartoon, they both hated each other, but they had one thing in common. When it came to that gray dog, they would join forces to get rid of that dog. They didn't want them in the way. But people-wise, when it comes to this dark-skinned black boy and this white boy, who's the threat? That light-skinned, attractive, mixed biracial man. He's the threat. Not only with them, but you also have, when it's a white boy or Latino boy, what do they have in common? Some of them don't like each other, but they have one thing in common. They both hate that light-skinned mixed biracial man who's attractive. It doesn't matter which one it is. It could be Asian and Latino, Indian and black, white and Indian. They may not like each other, but they got one thing in common. They both hate light-skinned biracial mixed men. And that is the damn truth. That's the truth. But we're talking about those two. These two deviants. You also have that light-skinned mix boy who will be a kiss ass towards that white boy or that dark-skinned boy or that Asian boy in the workplace. It's real hard, especially in the medical field. And those two got one thing in common. If they're unattractive or if they're just jealous, they may have heard some things about this attractive light-skinned mixed biracial man. He'll be in cahoots with him to get him fired, to get him out the way. Yes, you do have these light-skinned boys, mixed boys, biracial boys, who are just as bad as that dark-skinned boy in some cases. Especially if he was raised, as I always say, not by his white side, but by his daddy's side, and those ghetto-ass, heathen, dark-skinned, dark brown-skinned aunties and uncles and cousins. We all know how that gets down. This is their mindset, these two right here. This black boy and this white boy. The incel, cuck beta, and the Captain Sabotage simp. You have simps in the workplace, and these are the main two. And these two are very dangerous. Simps are dangerous. These white cucks are dangerous. For the men who are working with them, steer clear of them. Don't have conversations with them. Be careful when talking to them, because they can sabotage you. You do have those females, those grown girls who are there in the workplace who will sabotage you and get you fired as well. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about these boys, these punks. That's their mentality. That's their mindset. Constantly watching porn and think they're entitled to everyone's woman, girlfriend. Always worrying about sex all the time. I just don't understand that. I just don't understand when you're working, you're talking about some females. I wonder how she looked without her clothes on. I wonder how she looked without her clothes on. You think she give good head? And you look at them, and you know that you get it's in your gut, your intuition. You know that possibly this is a trick. Because if I make a comment, he'll go back and tell the higher up that I said something very derogatory. And of course, you get called in, get written up, or get fired. And he'll act stupid, like a bitch. Man, I don't know what you talking about, man. I don't know what you talking about. I didn't tell no one. I didn't say nothing. That's the black boy, the white boy. I don't think I said anything. I don't think that was me that said that. Possibly one of the females overheard you talking about that. That's how they are. They're punks. They're cowards. They always work together to get you fired. attractive light skin mixed biracial men, even the light brown skin and brown skin attractive mixed men. They try to get them fired as well. This is how this shit goes down. So, you have to be able to spot these wicked creatures. And I said creatures because when your mind is wicked and you're acting evil and devilish, you are a creature. You're not human. You're not humane. You're not civil. You're a creature. And for that boy who made that comment in my community post, I think his name is Davey Almonte or something like that, Almonte. He said I was being wrong about calling someone a creature. You need to go do some research, boy, and go see the crazy, horrible remarks that they make towards light-skinned mixed biracial men and the women and those who like the mixed men and mixed women. So learn how to keep your mouth quiet and be a good boy and listen when an adult man is talking to you, trying to tell you something that you don't know about. Just steer clear on that and know what I'm talking about is true. If you guys have anything to say, just drop a comment in the comment section and I'll see you guys in the next video.